And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. One of the tight ends in motion left. First down, here's Baker. That one is caught, left side of the field. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
And that catch is made down the right sideline. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
And the Buccaneer first down.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. The Buccaneers trailing on the scoreboard. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. 2nd and 8. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Looking for Chris Godwin that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I think it's safe to say that without that ball being tipped, we are looking at a big game. It's a missed opportunity to push that offense, but an even better play defensively to deny the throw.
To the air, 3rd and long. Getting out to his left. Oh, he's going to run for it. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They've got first down from the 31. Mayfield to throw. The screen set up for the running back. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Baker now from the gun. Dump off complete to his running back. A gain of 3, and now they're going to be able to plan for 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Mayfield to throw again. And it's caught.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Irving on the inside give. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. And they will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers get some late points and the lead. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Falcons 24.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Good looking return here, and he's got room. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. The home team's headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Out of the gun, Cousins. Able to get it to Moore. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now it's Cousins. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That one intended for Drake London. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Throwing on 3rd, Cousins. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I think we're starting to get a feel, aren't we, of why they like him so much in coverage. He reacts well to throws, is super adept at breaking up passes through contact, or like that one before they could ever reach the target.
Bradley Pinion on now to punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Got 44 yards on his first kick, Brock, and this one looks to be longer. That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. We've reached the break. The Bucs visitors, but fighting out to an early advantage. Now we'll send you south to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. And with that, we welcome you all into our EA Sports studios. This is the Halftime Report. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last score wins.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our third quarter. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. He stopped on the return at the 27. The visitors and Baker Mayfield ready for this next possession. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3 of them here, and if you're scoring like that, Brock, it normally means you've had a pretty darn good game. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Irving here from the gun. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. From the gun, Mayfield. Pass complete to his back. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd down, here's Mayfield. He completes it in traffic. And this one doesn't go far.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
The Buccaneers out and into punt formation. Trenton Gill, the one to kick it away. And he sends this away, definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And the Falcons will take over. First and 10 now from the 30. Play action now for Cousins. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to have it back, and it's marked at the 38. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Running right, it's Irving. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Now following the play, we see the medical staff hurrying out for an injured Buccaneer. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Right back to Irving now. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And he goes down. The Falcons got to him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. Just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's Robinson. And this one does not go far. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap now to Cousins. Nearly intercepted. Ooh, he almost had it. Couldn't bring it in. Incomplete, and that brings up 3rd down.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. To the air, Cousins. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jamel Dean makes the play. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
McLaughlin, attack on the extra point. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead.
Falcons 24.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Return coming from the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Onto the field runs the Atlanta offense. offense. And the last two drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have earned this offense a lecture in the near future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, I just kind of want to focus on those guys, everything they're doing on that side, because the humble pie this offense has eaten, it's been a tough watch.
Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. After the pick, here's Cousins again. Oh no, they get him yet again! Picked off by Levante David. How you like me now? Buccaneers will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over. Interception. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book. Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Off the play fake, here's Mayfield. Finds a man on the right side. And he's brought down for a loss.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
On 4th down, the Buccaneers try to put 3 on the board with Chase McLaughlin. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. And that one is good. But no problem. And that extends their lead to 14.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick.
He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And he will take it back. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Not exactly the big play that these reworked kickoffs were designed to promote, Brock, but hey, excitement's excitement, right? And it is hard to beat the old scoop and score.
Don't tell that kicking team that wasn't a big play. This is what they work on all week long, Kate.
Yep.
This is how they become special as a special teams unit to punch it out and take it back to the house.
McLaughlin, attack on the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Falcons 24.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Falcons ready for their next possession. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the 3rd. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Here's Algier on 1st down. And a decent pickup. They're going to have it up at the 43 after that run. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. First throw for the backup now. He's going to push one deep down. He's got it inside the 25. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15. This is Robinson. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the shotgun, Penix. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Penix looking to pass. That throw finds Algier. And he drives this down to the 8 before going out.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
Running for it, here's Algier. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
4th down, pressure on him. He was not backing down for a second. Nice effort to carry the rock. More importantly, for his offense to get a 1st down.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Penix working from the gun. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Drake London with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out, and it was what you talk about, Brock, that courage that kept the chance for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw, but hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
That one splits the uprights, and they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays that follow. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
The drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Motioning one of the tight ends. Running on 2nd with White. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Call it no gain, maybe 1 at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2. Baker now from the gun. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps the drive moving.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. The give now to White. Breaks the tackle, still going. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Again, this is White. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it, save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
New set of downs for him from the 46. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And he gets them down to the 42. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
And that one looked like an interception for a second. Instead, it's incomplete. Defender couldn't hang on to it. 3rd down coming up.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Throwing, Baker. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
They're set up at the 35 now. First and 10, it's a give to White. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go, second down. On the give, this is Irving. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. He gets a half dozen on the carry, and that's also going to bring up 3rd and 6.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker, and that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
To the air, 3rd and long. That's going to be caught by Evans. And he's tackled for a short gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They'll run for it with White. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a pretty clear plan of attack by the back from the very start. Found the lane quickly, didn't hesitate, knew exactly what he needed to get past the marker.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. This one finds Irving. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it, right? Look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Motioning him from the slot right. From the 16. This one's caught. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the gun, a run for White. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
It's 2nd and goal. From the gun, Mayfield. He's got it! And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Here's Baker to throw. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a 3-possession game. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Falcons 31.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Starting from the 5. Good looking return here, and he's got room. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. The home team, St. Michael Penix Jr., set to take over again. They just witnessed maybe the most impressive drive we've seen all game, Brock, and now they get a chance to answer with one of their own. Ball at the 33 for first down. Penix here from the gun. It's into the hands of Mooney. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, with out routes or in routes just like that.
They go play action. Here's Penix. Here's one left side. He's got it. Complete pass. They strike for 23 yards. And the Falcons will have a first.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
The Buccaneers get there and bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
No one picks him up, and he reminded everyone in the building why that's a major mistake. The linebacker's athleticism on full display. A sack in under 2 seconds? That's a select group of players on the planet who could pull that off.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Another try following the sack. Finds his target, Robinson. And he works this to the 38 before going down. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Falcons football, but here in the 4th, that lead might be too much to overcome. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Here's Penix to throw. Hits his man on the out route. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
On the option, it's Algier. And he's got it down into the red zone at the 16. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15+ at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
On second down, Robinson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense, and I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Another carry for Robinson. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
To the air with Penix. The throw is caught. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. And for the Buccaneers, it's a nickel look, third down coming. Penix now to throw. The Buccaneers get there and bring him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
Facing a 4th and 12, but this offense is undeterred. Trying for it with Penix. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by White. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Here's White again. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. No game. Now it's 3rd and 8. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Baker now off the play fake. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. It's scored as a 51-yard punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. Throw reeled in by London. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. It's a 21-yard gain. And the Falcons will have a first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
First and 10, a run to Robinson. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I've talked to running backs over the years, Kate, in the transition from the college game to the pro game. They'll tell you, there's just times in the NFL you got to run into darkness. You run into a lot of bodies. Perfect example of that on the 1st down play.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Penix working from the gun. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Going right side, Robinson with it. And they'll stop him after a short pickup to the 24. Only 1 yard for them, and now we'll see what they decide to do on 4th and short.
It's 4th down.
They'll run it with Robinson. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across. But there was no overcoming a front just as equally motivated to get off the field.
The Buccaneer offense back out for another series. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's the give to Irving. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play, whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Once again, Irving. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. He beams one deep right. He makes the catch. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers put up even more points in a win. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. His return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. The home team and Drake London headed back out onto the field. And I think by this point we can all agree, Brock, that he is not going to be stopped until the clock stops at the end of this game. He just continues to make